This report is ugly. Just like you. Bear needs to redo his report because his boss wants the numbers with units of measurement. He tried to add text after the numbers but realized his sum function cannot sum up text. Let's see how can we present numbers with text while still being able to use calculations with it. You first have to know that what you are seeing in Excel is merely a presentation. There is an actual or underlying value behind this. For instance, you'll see the number 179 here. Let's key in the same number 179 below and do a formula here to subtract the two cells. Strangely, there is a variance of 0.45 even though both numbers seem to be the same. We'll freeze this screen on the left here where you are seeing the presentation. On the right side here is the same data where we are going to right-click the cell and choose Format Cells. Keyboard shortcut for this is Ctrl+1. This shows you the numbers are presented with 0 decimal place. You can present it to show as many or little decimal places, but it doesn't change the underlying or actual value. In general category is where the underlying or actual value can be found. Excel tells you general format cells have no specific number format. You are seeing the purest form of it with no form of presentation added to it. And it is showing as 179.45. 179 is merely a presentation and not its actual value. Press OK. So formatting cells as a form of presentation is fine, but if you need to change the actual value for calculation purposes, use functions instead. An example here would be the round function to round it to the nearest 0 decimal place. In our problem shown earlier, we had numbers the boss wants to see units of measurement with. By physically adding in text, we are changing its actual value into text and not a number. Hence, we cannot sum the text up. Instead of changing the actual or underlying value, we should simply change the presentation of the cells to show it with text. Let's start over and select the cells you want to add the units to. Right-click the cell and choose Format Cells or press Ctrl+1. Choose Custom on the left panel over here. We shared earlier General shows the value without any specific number format. Click after the word General. You need to add in text here, and in order for Excel to recognize text, you usually need double quotes. To type this, press and hold the Shift key and press the single quote on the keyboard. Add in a space, key in PKT to represent packet, and end it with double quotes. You should see the preview showing you what you are trying to present. Press OK to confirm this presentation. You can finally sum this up because the underlying or actual values are in numbers but presented as a text. The subscribe button is presented as a button, but it actually represents how much you love our videos.